Earlier, we spoke with defense analyst Major General retired Zahid Mahmood on the current events. Let's take a look what he had to say.
I think it's very encouraging, but still I'll have a kind of a cautious optimism. I think this visit is very important. The good thing is that the process is intact, the process is going on, and probably Iranians have also shown that they are willing to talk. Hopefully, this maybe a second round or maybe some progress we're going to see. But this is a huge leap forward, I think, in the right direction. So let's keep our fingers. Of course, we all are keeping our fingers crossed, but let's hope that it ends well, and at least that diplomatic, movement is back on the track and in the right direction. So a lot of hopes are attached with it. But again, as I said, it's a cautious optimism because noti knows that what are the actual issues, what are the points. There's a lot to be bridged. I think Pakistan is making a great effort, and hopefully it will move in the right direction. I think this is a huge success. Look, Pakistan is a extremely trusted conduit at the moment, and of course, it's the only card which is really working for both. Still, it can provide a very good off-ramp to both US and Iran, and probably they have to take full advantage of this card. Pakistan has created this whole process. Pakistan is protecting this whole process, and Pakistan, with a lot of diplomatic scrambling, is taking forward the whole process. So that is much important, and
yes.
I think it is being realized and it is being recognized by both United States and Iran. Both they're recognizing and realizing that how Pakistan is making these strategic efforts. That's why I always call Pakistan as the most trusted and most trusted strategic conduit. It is more than of a card. So that's a great effort, and the whole world is supporting this process. Of course, they will have their own kind of approach and a statement, and I can very conveniently say that this is a pre-session, this next sitting probably.
Yes.
So hopefully they will understand. Of course, they cannot announce whatever the relaxation or whatever they can see. They can concede. For the negotiations for the other parties. Negotiations can only succeed if both the parties take care of each other's face saving, maybe to provide some notion of victory for each other. It can't happen that United States say that whatever they want, if they want, they're planning to have a policy capitulation on the table, it is going to happen. If Iranians think that they're going to defeat America in all domains, and especially in diplomatic domain as well, it is also not going to happen. So it's kind of a win-win situation has to be established and has to be accepted and has to be achieved. So they must help in this process if they have reached to this point. Already both parties have reached to these negotiations after understanding that the military escalation has not brought them kind of a checkmate situation. So once they are interested, I know that they are interested in talks, but of course at their terms. So probably a mid-course has to be adopted, and that mid-course is being provided and suggested by Pakistan. So Pakistan is trying to keep this process intact, and of course, more interactions, more positive results. If these interactions are stopped because of any reason, and especially because of they must be concerned, and they must be very careful that there are so many spoilers over here who will never like to reach to a certain stable situation. So they have to protect themselves, and they have to create and support the mediation effort. That is more important.